Okay, everybody, I'm going to show you how to put together our table today. So first of all, we need to open the box. Razor blade or scissors. I'm going to remove this. Inside, you're going to find the happy sticker that goes on the back of the table. Your instructions. First table leg. Next side leg. Set that aside for now. Carts. Okay. I'm going to pull these out right here for now. Get back to that. This is going to be your lower panel. Okay. I'm going to be installing this first. We have more parts. Stabilizing back panel and lower panel. Now I'm going to move the box onto another table over here. Okay, so what we want to do first is go ahead and lay out the top of the table. I like to do it on a high surface so you don't have to bend over on the ground and so I have to put it together. So basically what we want to do first is install the lower table. So in your first bag you'll find long bolts, threaded rod basically. We'll go ahead and pour this bag out right here. Now we want to start by putting a nut on. Just screw one on about maybe 3 inches up. Okay. Now we're going to use small washers now. The small washers, you have small and big ones. Small washers and a big washer in the first bag. This is just for the table bottom, okay? I'm going to put one of those on now. Go ahead and start it in the screw slot here. Now, let's go ahead and do the rest of them. This is going to be your 4 inner holes, okay? So, now, what I like to do is use a locking wrench. Go ahead and get all the tools I need right now. So you need a Phillip head, adjustable, some sort of vice grips help, okay? Then our ratchet set. Now, for this, we need the 1/2 inch. So remember that, 1/2 inch. So go ahead and pull that out. I've got an extension here we can do. Now you can use any kind of socket set, basically. This is just the one I have. Reason why I like to use the adjustable is because there's not going to be a nut here or anything, so we can just grab it. Lock it in, and then I'm going to screw the threaded rod in until it's snug. Don't go crazy. Just make sure it's snug in the hole. There we go. Now let loose. Now go ahead and take your nut on down to the washer. You don't have to worry about tightening it yet. Adjustable. Go ahead and tighten up each one of these. Really tight. Okay, now you want to screw a nut on top of this. Next, You can take it down about maybe 2 inches or so. For this one, we're going to use one of the bigger washers. I'm going to put it down on top of the nut. I'm going to do the same. Next, we want to get our table, the lower table. Now we're just going to drop it on top of these threaded rods. You may have to move them in a little bit to get to reach. Now we want to go back to a small washer first. Small washer. Small washer. Small washer. Then we want to do a nut. Now what I'll do is I'll just take the nut till you can see the threaded rod. And I'll stop right there, okay? Same one all four. So we can see the top, stop right there. Okay. Last one. All right, so we want to screw the lower nut up until it gets tight on the bottom of this table. Now we're going to use the adjustables. Hook the nut underneath and go around and around and around. It is tight. And snug this one. Same thing on all four. Tight. Snug the top. And you may want to check the bottoms too one more time. You want to make sure this table is good and tight. Underneath. Check it. Alright, that's done now. Now, for the legs. So in that same bag, that leaves us with 4 big washers and 4 big screws. Okay? Now, so let's get our leg. You want to have, okay. So on your leg, you're going to see 2 female holes on one side. That will be the rear of the table. So, now this is how the leg will sit. Basically, this side will be on the inside, so we know the holes are there, so this is going to be the right leg. It could be your left, depending on how you do it. So you just want to sit it on the holes, match it up. Now we want to put our washer over the hole, and then use our long bolt, get it started. We'll do this on both sides. You want to go ahead and finger tighten it best you can. Now, this is where you're going to want to use your 1/2 inch socket. Let's go ahead and snug most of those down. Get those nice and tight. Okay, those are tight. All right, let's do leg 2. Line up your hole. Put your washer down. Leg will lean a little bit, that's okay. The washer will hold it. Okay. Now let's get our 1/2 inch socket. Tighten that up. Tighten it up really good. At this point, I want to turn the table around. Now, if you remember those holes, We're on the back here. This is where we want to do our first brace. This is going to be our wide base. Okay. Now, so at this point, we're going to open our other bag. In your bag, you're going to notice parts like this, this. These are not necessary. Okay. This is also used as a sewing machine table, so these parts can be used for that. So just set these to the side for now. All we need is 4 of these. And a whole bunch of nuts or bolts like this. Okay. And then you need the smaller plates. Okay. So let's get started. Now, just pick a side, doesn't matter which one. Go ahead and hand tighten. Screws, I just leave them loose. Go ahead and start. The other side's going to be a little tight, so you'll need to go out with it. Pull out on the leg a little bit. You may need some help here. Now, again, 1/2 inch socket. Tighten these up real good. We'll do the same on the other side. The reason why I say you need a Phillips head screwdriver is actually these smaller bolts actually have Phillips head screw, so you can actually screw it in with a screwdriver to get it started. But this will not get it tight enough. You're going to need a socket. Okay. And these are really tight. The tighter you make these, the better stability is the table. Okay, now, the table can be adjusted, okay, to suit your height, your needs, whatever. I like to keep it lower. I think the lower the better. Keeps the machine more stable, less bounce and stuff. So, what we have to do now is install the long bar inside each leg, and I only have these 2 holes that are open available for them, and there's 2 more just on the other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring these in from the back. This is going to be what the screw is going to screw into. Okay, bring that in, match it up, start your screw through the hole into that. Now at this point I like to get them all started before I even come back and tighten. That way I know all my holes are going to line up and so forth. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to the other side and do it too. Grab 2 more screws. Find your holes. Alright, now let's tighten them up real good. Time again. If you'll look on both of these leg panels in the front, there's actually another hole exposed. We want to put one bolt there. Kind of get it started in. Then start the other one. And we're going to tighten them up. Tighten these up real good. Now, to get at the inside, when you're going to have to take the spacer off, the extender, just put the actual socket onto the wrench itself. That way you can get inside there. So it might be a good idea to grab a small socket set like this. Tighten it up. Do that on both sides and you're good to go. Last but not least, is the smaller stabilizer. This goes on top, okay? So, this goes towards the front. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna spin this back around. So, we wanna slide it under the leg, and we wanna push this on top of it. You may have to hold it with your middle finger so you can get it extended under there good. And then just start your screw. Nothing tight right now. We're just getting the screws started on both sides. Now, what I like to do is I like to use this front. The front of this is where I want to have this. So push it forward until this matches this. Straight up and it's flush, okay? Now, I want to go ahead and tighten one side because I've got the table so tight that I'm going to have to pull it out to get this flush, okay? That's going to add a lot of stability to it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this flush. Get it snug. Get this flush, but I really got to pull out on this leg. Maybe it needs some help by somebody else. So this is where the Phillip head will come in again. I need to tighten this one a little more. So, all right, so this is where you're going to want, maybe need some help. You want to get flush with this. But my table leg is a little bit inside because I've got it so tight. So we're going to have to hold it out a little bit. While we tighten this nut. And I want this flush with the edge. Flush right there with the edge of the leg here, okay? Now we'll get both sides, good thing. Okay, that's it. It's how to put together the HCD, HCD2, HCS, HCS2, HCH. Works on all of them. Table from Texmac. Have a good day.